Hello my friends and welcome back to Ivo and our way out of the castle. I'm your Sonky GamJay and I say I hope you have fun. This is the next episode by the Book of Unwritten Tales 2. Okay, we need some waters. What we have in inventory. Okay, I understand. We do this. Okay, that's wrong. We open the inventory.
If that isn't water bathed by moonshine, then I don't know what is.
That's true.
If that isn't water bathed by moonshine, then I don't know what is.
Yeah.
The only problem is, Mother guards this water like treasure and stands directly next to it.
Ah, okay. We speak with our mother again.
Mother?
Ivan.
Yes, Ivadora.
Oh. It's Ivadora.
That stuff in the moonwell. That's water bathed by moonlight, isn't it?
Of course it is, my darling.
Could I take some of it?
It is holy water. We only use it for special occasions. What do you need it for?
I will mix a drink.
I need it for a potion.
A potion,
It's one
yeah.
of the most important ingredients.
Really? What sort of potion?
Okay.
A growth potion. One could call it a kind of liquid fertilizer for arbor.
Arbor has always managed perfectly well without magic up to now, and the moonwell water is much too precious to waste on flowers.
About the moon water, could I have some?
What do you need it for?
I'd like to carry out a ritual. I need some water that has been bathed by the moonlight for it.
Really? What sort of ritual?
It's a surprise.
Well, I want to, well, it's a surprise.
I don't like surprises, especially not when it concerns magic rituals. What sort of ritual are you planning?
Well, it's just, really...
What do you want to use the water for?
Oh, forget it.
No.
About the moon water, could I have some?
What do you need it for?
I'd like to carry out a ritual. I need some water that has been bathed by the moonlight for it.
Really? What sort of ritual?
I want to become one with the cosmos and nature and, to see the future and the past. So do the things that you do.
But child, you'll need centuries of training for that. Only priestesses can use moonwell water for spiritual journeys.
Oh
About
my
the moon
god.
water, could I have some?
What do you need it for?
A drink.
I need it for a potion. It's one
potion.
of the most important ingredients.
Really? What sort of potion?
It's our choice. We take the second.
Well, the moon water's a particularly pure and clean water. I thought that it could form the basis of a beauty potion.
It is true that this water is purported to have healing powers.
I didn't want to trouble you with this, but then I thought, if I'm meant to be looking my best for the prince, then such a potion wouldn't do any harm.
Oh, absolutely. Do you have a vessel? May the moonwell water give you the help you need to become more beautiful, just as it has always helped me.
See you later, Mother.
Don't pull a face like a wilted willow, Ivo. Smile.
Okay, we have the water. What's that? Okay.
Right. Now water that has been bathed in moonshine. That must mean the water that's come from the moon well. Aha! That's got the second symbol to glow.
But we need more water. Okay. That's good. Maybe now we have the water who we need. What we need, sorry. Yeah, sorry for my bad English, because I learned it and that would be, I think it would be better.
No, water from the sky is already in the bowl.
Oh. Okay. We speak with our father again. Maybe he help us.
Pa?
Yes, Poppet?
Enlighten me, Father.
The wide sky and the burning sun, laughing madly and turning quickly in circles. Anger the humorless gods.
Understood. I've got quite a lot to think about.
Goodbye, little daughter.
See you later, Father.
Okay. Father don't help us. Speak with the mother?
I'll leave her to work.
Okay.
This magical epidemic seems to be really worrying her. When Nate saw the well for the first time, he started blabbering something about sky pools and that we could have a lot of fun in the water. That was the point at which Mother made Cheep guard me.
Okay.
Hey, Cheep. Was something different in the human world? Was there any trace of this epidemic? And everything was normal at the start too? Intimidated? I wonder who they're scared of. Once I've cast a spell on Mother's magical mirror in the garden, I'll ask it for today's password to get past the watch. Then it'll be off to Seastone. I'll be back soon, Cheep.
Okay.
I don't know how Cheep escaped the music box, but he does say he knows various mystical fighting techniques.
Okay, here's nothing. Nothing to do.
The plant would survive, I'm sure, but at the moment I don't need any more. And even if this little lump of lard could take off with me on its back, the journey would be over as soon as we get to the border. Without the password, my mother's border watch will shoot us out of the sky.
That's true.
Without the password...
Yeah, it's okay. Maybe we speak with the book again.
I wish there was something to indicate that the book was wrong, but unfortunately it's very sure, and I know it's right. I'm pregnant, and I don't know how, and I don't know why. I just know that I need to get out of here before Mother finds out. The Archmage and Seastone will know what to do. I wish there was something to indicate I'm pregnant. I just know that... Sometimes it's difficult to believe that some creatures in our world have developed naturally. They look as if some bored artist has dreamt them up.
Okay.
It's said that a ruler in the north wanted to build himself a throne out of all the swords of conquered enemies. Unfortunately, he died after only conquering one enemy when he refused to heed all the warnings and sat on the throne.
Okay. No. It's false. Can I? No. Aber? Maybe he can help us?
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
Arbor, I'm going to have to leave the elf burrow for a few days.
Your mother giving you permission?
Not as such.
Oh, she not gonna like that. But one has to do what one has to do. I wish you a good journey.
Oh, thank you, Arbor. And don't tell anyone I told you.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. Just don't you go staying away too long now. You know time out there runs much quicker than here in the woodland realm.
Of course. In the outside world, we elves age like humans. That's why most elves avoid it like the plague.
Quite right.
I need a special sort of water, Arbor. Can you help me?
A special sort of water? Now who's been dreaming that stuff up then?
Arbor, please help. I need water that spills out of the ground.
There, a waterfall. As much water as you want.
Oh, it's not that simple. That water's changed. I need water directly out of the earth.
You elves always like to make things complicated, don't you? You got a container? There you go. And don't start telling me that this is some kind of snot water or the like. This be tip-top quality groundwater.
Should work. Thank you. Tell me, you know a bit about nature, don't you? How does this childbearing stuff work exactly?
Oh, don't know. Ask myself the same question. The bees pollinate the flowers. The flower seeds are carried away by the wind and new plants grow. Very simple and easy, that. But elves, humans and dwarves don't produce nectar. What have you got to offer the bees?
Yeah, and also our children don't grow in the earth. They grow in us.
I know. Isn't it absurd?
I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
Okay. I think we have the water. Yeah. And now we get the
Let's hope
password.
that Arbor's donation of water that spills from the earth will work. It hasn't really spilled from the earth, but it is groundwater, and it's never seen the sun. Now all the symbols are glowing. Hello? Are you there?
I'm always there.
I cast a spell over you single-handedly with no help.
You had help, you just didn't realise it.
No, I did it by myself.
I'm the all-knowing seer. I'm telling you, you are wrong.
Are you really all-knowing?
No, but it sounds better than I am the seer who saw more than any other being in the world and yet didn't see all.
I did summon you, but I don't really know anything about you. Do you live in the water, or are you the water?
No, the water is just a reflective surface. I live on the other side of the mirrors. I see what happens in front of mirrors. To you, they are simple reflections. To me, they are the window through which I view your world.
Okay. So you live on the other side of all mirrors. Does that include the one in my bedroom?
I can look through any reflective surface. I see all.
You do close your eyes, when it's the decent thing to do, right?
I see all.
Yes, understood. But if someone's undressing in front of their mirror or doing embarrassing things that no one else should see, you do look away, right?
I can see into the furthest reaches of the world. I see the good and the bad, the beautiful and the abominable.
You saw me giving an imaginary harp concert in front of my mirror.
I count that amongst the abominable.
And Mother and others summon you to ask your advice.
I wouldn't exactly describe it as asking. They know how to reach me via one of the mirrors. They want me to give them information, and if I don't answer, they just stand there and stare at me.
So you help them.
That is the question, is it not? Do I have an interest in supporting either one or the other side, or would I rather watch a catastrophe unfold?
So you'd pour oil onto the fire just because you want to watch the flames?
I could, but mostly I restrict myself to watching. I love to see how things develop. I can't abide when things come to a standstill. That's when I'm always tempted to give someone a shove in the right direction.
There's talk of an epidemic in Seastone which is spreading. Do you know anything about it?
It is not an epidemic.
Well, what is it then?
It's something that you'll get involved with.
Can you see into the future?
Stories repeat themselves. Other places, other participants, but the course remains the same. Good fights evil.
Why am I pregnant?
You are pregnant?
Should you not know that? You being the nearly all-knowing oracle.
I didn't see that. When did you get pregnant?
I'm asking you.
Stupid romance. A woodland glade, a bed in the cornfield, not a mirror in sight. Couldn't you and Nate have done that somewhere else?
Done what?
Oh, yes. Nothing at all, Princess.
I need today's password for the Woodland Realm Border Watch. Do you know it?
Of course. Your mother told the commander of the guards when she was standing next to the mirror surface of the moon well.
Can I have it?
Absolutely. I want to see how this develops. And there are quite a few surprises awaiting you in Seastone.
Which, of course, you're not going to tell me about.
They wouldn't be surprises if I told you about them.
By any chance, is the password melon?
How do you know that?
Stories repeat themselves. Do you not know that? Thanks for that unsettling conversation. I have to go.
Yes, you must. But we will see each other again soon.
You mean to say you will see me and follow my every move?
Yes, but I didn't mean that. You will seek me out before this story ends.
Really?
Yes, you will want to help a friend in need and won't know how to. That's when you will seek and find me.
Where will I find you?
In a flying town, in a house with no corners. Till then, Princess Ivo of the Woodland Realm.
But, oh...
Okay. Melon is the password.
You are strong enough, aren't you? You were able to demolish that box just now. Can you carry me as far as Seastone? Right then. The Archmage? Murdered? By Wilbur Weathervane? There's something strange afoot, Cheap. Mark my words. I don't believe a word of it. Someone's responsible for this epidemic and someone wants to hurt our friends. Away to Seastone.
Pink fluffy unicorn. Okay, my friends, what we are live in Seafirst, we see it at the next episode by the Book of Unwritten Tales 2. I wish you a nice day. I'm your Sonky GamJay. Say see you and bye.